Another name for the producer is a line producer, all right? So when you see that on the test, remember, line producer is producer. Line producer is a television term for the person who is in the studio when the program is going online. And online means either live to tape or through the air and broadcast. Okay, so that's why he or she is called line producer. And first question I have for you is, does the producer work with a director to hire extras in pre-production? Remember me mentioning anything about a producer being involved in hiring extras? No. One of the key qualities or abilities that the director expects of the first AD is to do what? First assistant director. Yes. Keep what from the? Keep away from the director. Keep away from the director. The first AD is supposed to keep away from the director. Keep people away. Keep others away that should not have access, right? Who has access, direct access to the director? Yes. Department heads, right? What is the big concept meeting? I'm sorry, the concept meeting, not the big concept meeting. The concept meeting is what? Heads of all departments meet and discuss all the details. That's correct. What about the big production meeting?
Where everyone gets together, all crew meet except for the cast.
Except for the cast, right. Who's the boss on a film production? The director, the producer. Anybody else? What if you have a rookie director? Executive producer. You have 3 different answers. All of the above. It depends on the relationship between the heads of departments. So usually, most often, it's the director. But if that director is inexperienced, then the producer or the executive producer exerts a lot of authority, director authority on the set. Does the executive producer hire the director and the producer in pre-production? Yes, he or she does. Tell me some of the things that the director does in pre-production. Think about the phases of pre-production, one of the steps. What does the director do in pre-production? Yes?
Breaks down the script.
Okay, and then what? Storyboarding, right? What else?
Communication skills.
Okay, all right, that'll suffice for now. Make sure you know the director's team, the members of the director's team. Does the director work exclusively with the cinematographer to determine the look and feel of the film? Does the director work exclusively with the cinematographer to determine the look and feel of the film? Yes? No. Let me say yes. Let me say no. Why not? With whom else does the director, those who say no, with whom else does the director work to determine look and feel? What other department heads? Who was the first voice you heard on the behind the scenes of Narnia? Yes? We're still debating that right now. We're not sure. So who was that person, you remember? Yes? Nope. Well, that was the person who introduced it, yeah, but I'm talking about when they actually start talking about behind the scenes. The what? No, it wasn't the director. Remember we started talking, yes, go ahead. Nope. Look and feel. Remember he was talking about the cockpit of the German airplane. Right. That's the production designer. All right. So the director, of course, has his or her vision, but with other people like production designer, like head of wardrobe, okay, they collaborate to determine the look and feel, texture, so on of the film. Who is the main creative force on a TV in-studio production? Television, multi-camera, in-studio production. Who is the main creative force? The producer. Does the script supervisor concern him or herself with continuity in the film? Yes. What is the cast breakdown? What is included in the cast breakdown? What do you think? Yes? Okay. This is just directly off of the script. All right, when you're breaking down a script. So that would be after that. Yeah, I mean you would consider that, but you need to think, be able to think this through. A cast breakdown, right? You're going through the script, and you are doing what to determine your cast? It's not as complicated as you think it is. What's that?
You have the qualifications the actors would need for the role.
Okay, that's part of it. Yeah, I mean that's one of the things. You have to have, cast name, right, description, and so on. You have two types of executive producers, right? What are they? Does the producer have authority to fire people? Yes or no? What'd you say? Yes. Yes. The unit production manager is a member of whose team? The UPM is a member of whose team? Unit production manager. The producers team, responsible for day-to-day budget, tracking, goes on location scouts, Contacts film commissions. How does the casting director get, or what are some of the ways the casting director gets people to audition? Casting agencies. Extras are divided into two groups. What are they? Speaking and non-speaking roles. Does the director have input, direct input, into the production schedule? The director. No. What defines lead actors? In a film, is the producer the creative force of the project? In a film, is the producer the creative force of the project?
The director.
No, the director is normally.